Hello guys, good morning. How are you? How is your week going? How was your week? Right? So guys, today I'm making a different class. Let's see if you guys like, okay? If you prefer. I think it's easier for us to communicate and to understand everything. I think it's better. Let me know after, okay, if you like it. Alright, so today I asked you guys to do this page 66, right? I'm gonna send you the answers. So I think I'm gonna give you the answers here, so then you can check, and then I send in a picture. Okay. Let's just do the listening part. The exercise number 1. I give you the answers from the grammar, the vocabulary, and then you check and let me know if you have any questions or any doubts, okay? And for the pronunciation part, also I'm gonna give you the answers. Only the listening part that we do here with me, okay? So, this part of the text, I think you read the text, okay, of course. If you have any questions about the highlighted words, ask me, okay? So in this case we have making an effort, survey, key factor, and bothering. Let me know if you understood, okay, the meaning, and tell me, okay? Cool. So for now we are doing this part. Can you understand these people? So let's read in your book. In your book there. In the street, watch or listen to 5 people and answer the questions. So guys, read the questions, okay? And I will play the audio for you to do it. Just a second.
.15 Stacy.
What's your idea of happiness?
Happiness is having just enough money to live by and have enough, and having people that love you, having a family.
Hiba.
What foreign languages do you speak?
I speak Arabic and French, a little bit of French.
How well do you speak them?
I'm very fluent in Arabic and not as fluent in French.
Ruth.
If you have a problem, who do you ask for advice? Friends or family?
It depends what sort of problem it is. Quite often I would ask my mum for advice, but if it's a problem about maybe relationships or something, I'd probably ask my friends.
Ben.
What advice would you give someone who can't sleep at night?
I would say that they should probably cut down on caffeine, or perhaps they are suffering from stress at work, so they should try and reduce their stress.
Nick.
Do you think Americans are bad at language learning?
Americans, I think they're not as good at learning languages as people in Europe.
Why?
Sometimes I think Americans aren't as interested in learning other languages as foreigners are.
Okay guys, cool. So if you want to listen again, you can also come back, okay, the video, and then you listen one more time. Alright? Now, can you say this in English? Do the tasks with a partner. Not a partner, guys. You're going to do by yourself. Sorry. Tick the box if you can do them. Can you talk about something you would like to learn to do and someone you think would be interested to meet? Check if you don't have questions about that. Can you talk about 3 things you like, love, and hate doing? Yes, right? Can you talk about the rules in your language school using must and have to? Remember the difference between must and have to? Give someone advice about learning English using should and shouldn't. Okay, we also learned. Remember 3 of Murphy's laws in English. Remember guys, Lady Murphy, okay? And can you say two true sentences using mine and yours? The possessive. Okay? So take a look at these. If you have any questions, guys, about any of these grammar points, tell me, ok? Não fiquem com dúvidas, guys, por favor. Então, se algumas dessas aqui você teve dúvida ou não lembra direito, manda pra mim que a gente dá uma revisada aí. Ok? Cool. I don't think we can watch this short film, sorry, but when we come back, we'll watch this video, okay? Now, let's moving on to page 68. Vamos lá. Olhem aí no book de vocês. We are in unit 98. What would you do? Okay, so we're talking about possibilities that didn't happen, just imaginary. So let's take a look at this exercise number 1. Reading and speaking. Read to the quiz questions and answers. Complete each question with an animal from the list. So guys, what you have to do first? Primeiramente, vocês não vão responder ainda o quiz, ok? Let's read here. What you know what to do? Nossa, confuso, né? Would you know what to do? Okay, sorry, better. We all love seeing animals on TV and in zoos. Do you like, guys, animal channels? I like Animal Planet, Discovery Channel. But some animals can be dangerous. If you met one in real life, would you know the right thing to do? Read about some common and some less common situations. Would you know what to do? So here, guys, it's some situations, yeah? Some of them are common, some of them are not so common, and some answers. What would you do? So, I'm gonna ask you to read at your house, calm, okay, whatever you want. Vocês vão ler aqui, ó. You have in the city, you have number 1, number 2, how many? 6 situations, and you have these animals. Do you know the meaning of all of them? A bee, a bull, a dog, a jellyfish, shark, and snake. You know it? So you're gonna put these animals here on the spaces. Ok? Então só isso que vocês vão fazer primeiro. Leiam as alternativas e tentem descobrir de qual animal que eles estão se referindo e coloquem o animal na linha. Beleza? Feito isso, look at the highlighted verbs and verb phrases. With a partner, try to get their meaning from the context. So, after you find the animal, depois que vocês colocarem o animal aqui, o que vocês vão fazer? Look at the highlighted. I would shout down at it several times. What do you think it means? Shout, keep, steal, todos esses highlighted here. Tenta adivinhar what it means, ok? After you finish that, guys, olha no dicionário para ter certeza. Então, tentem adivinhar primeiramente pelo contexto. Aí depois chequem no dicionário para ver se vocês estavam certos ou não, ok? I'm gonna give you the answers for the animals, para vocês poderem seguir adiante, tá? Então, se vocês não fizeram ainda os animais, pausem que eu vou falar a resposta, tá? Porque aí vocês podem continuar a fazer o exercício, que fica mais fácil. Deixa eu só pegar aqui certinho. Just a second. Ok, I got it. So, se vocês não fizeram, pausa o vídeo, hein? Não vai pegar a resposta. So, guys, number 1 is dog. Number 2, a bee. Okay. Number 3, it's a snake. Number 4, it's a bull. Number 5, jellyfish. And number 6, a shark. Okay? Good. Now that you found the highlighted, let's do exercise C. Read the quiz again and circle your answers, A, B or C. Agora sim vocês vão responder o quiz, tá bom? Então vocês vão ler aqui, agora vocês já sabem qual animal que é, e escolham qual alternativa vocês fariam, ok? Circle the alternative. Good. After you circle the alternative, here are the answers. So, não olhem antes de fazer, ok? Would you know what to do? A, page 104. Vamos lá para a página 104 para mostrar para vocês. Ele vai falar a resposta, tá? Então, aqui, ó. 9A. Would you know what to do? Read the answers in the city. Então, aqui estão as respostas para o quiz in the city, que são as perguntas 1 and 2. Então, aqui estão as respostas e tá a explicação. Então, vocês vão ler a explicação, a resposta bonitinho. Aí, depois vocês vão lá para a página 108. 9A, também aqui, ó. Está a resposta pro in the country. E na page 110, aqui, 9A, está a resposta pro in the water, ok? Então, vocês só não vão fazer o gamezinho de falar um pro outro e tudo mais. Vocês vão realmente só ler e ver quais são as respostas, se vocês acertaram ou não. E leiam a explicação também do porquê, ok? It's important. Guys, if you don't understand any word or any vocabulary, you, of course, can search on the dictionary or you can ask me and I will explain to you. Okay? Perfect? Yes. After you checked your answer, saw if you did it correct or not, let's go back to page 68 again. Yes. Okay. Have you ever been in any of these situations? What did you do? So talking about these situations here, guys, that you are going to see. In the city, in the country, in the water. Have you ever been to any of these situations before? They are very scary, I think, most of them. Like if a large, aggressive dog ran towards you. I don't know what I would do, guys. I would be very scary, first of all. And what about you? Tell me if you had any crazy or scary experience in your life. What about in B? B, I think is most common, right? B situations, abelhas. Flew into your car. I think into your car is more scary than into your face. I don't know. They usually are in the streets, right? And in the country, snake and bull. Bull, it happens to me, actually. A bull ran out towards me, but I don't remember what I did. I think I ran. I don't know. In the water, I think with me it never happened, thank God. But tell me if it happens to you. A jellyfish, okay, jellyfish. If you didn't search before, água viva, and a shark, yes, came to you. I think I would be pretty scary. So guys, answer me this letter E, and you can answer me like texting or audio, okay? And now let's go to the grammar part. Remember we saw a conditional before this video class. I think it's impersonal. We saw the first conditional. Now we are seeing the other one, the second. So look at questions 1 to 6 again. Are they about a past situations or an imagined future situation? What tense is the verb after if? So before we go to page 142, let's take a look. Okay, vamos lá. These situations, guys, are they past or are they imagined future situations? Imagined future situation, certo? Não aconteceu ainda. Então eu estou falando de uma possível acontecimento no futuro, ok? Então, ó, what would you do if a large aggressive dog ran towards you? Então, se um cachorro. Então, ainda não aconteceu, ok? The same thing here. What would you do if you were driving and a bee flew into the car? Então, agora outra pergunta aqui. Cadê a pergunta? Aqui. What tense is the verb after if? Então, em que tempo está o verbo aqui, guys, depois do if? If you were, okay? If a large aggressive dog ran. So the verb is in the past, okay? So now let's understand what happened here. Why is the verb in the past? Let's go to page 142. Vamos lá. I'm gonna go here too. And I'm gonna go here in my book. Okay. Yeah? Let's see the first one. Second conditional. If plus past, would or wouldn't. So let's listen, guys, these sentences. I will pause and explain each sentence, okay? Let's play the audio and then I explain everything.
4.16. 1.
If a bull attacked me, I'd run away.
If you didn't go to bed so late, you wouldn't be so tired in the morning.
Would you take the manager's job if they offered it to you?
2.
If I had more time, I'd do more exercise.
I'd do more exercise if I had more time.
3.
If we went by car, we could stop at places on the way.
Okay, guys? Perfect. So, let me explain now the rules for the second conditional. I particularly like the second conditional. I think it's not so difficult to understand. So, let's see. About the first example, if a bull attacked me, I would run away. If you didn't go to bed so late, you wouldn't be so tired in the morning. Would you take the manager's job if they offered it to you? So, what does it mean? Use if plus past, ok? Então pode ver que todos os verbos aqui depois do if estão no past simple. Mesmo na negativa, ó, if you didn't go, if attacked, e aqui também, ó, if offered. Então, use if plus past to talk about an imaginary or hypothetical future situation. Ufa. So, the situations are imaginary and hypothetical. Então, é tudo hipoteticamente, nada aconteceu ainda. E no futuro, ok? And would or wouldn't plus a verb to talk about the consequence. Então, para tudo tem uma consequência, certo? Então, aqui eu estou falando de uma situação imaginária que possa acontecer no futuro, e aí eu uso o would para falar de uma consequência caso essa situação imaginária aconteça, ok? Como está aqui, ó. If a bull attacked me, I would, esse D é apóstrofo para would, tá? I would run away. Então, se um touro viesse me atacar, eu correria, ok? Would or wouldn't is the same for all persons. Ou seja, guys, não tem conjugação aqui, tá bom? Para todas as pessoas, vocês vão usar would e wouldn't normalmente, do mesmo jeitinho. Contractions, apóstrofo D is the same as would. I would, you would, he would, and etc. Okay? Wouldn't is the same as would not. Perfect until here? Questions? Let me know. Number 2. If I had more time, I would do more exercise. I would do more exercise if I had more time. So, the if clause, guys, é a sentença que começa com if, tá? Eles vão se referir dessa forma. Então, the if clause can come first, como aqui, or, cadê? Can come first or second, como está aqui. Então, ela tanto pode vir no começo da frase, como ela pode vir no final da frase. Doesn't matter, ok? It's the same idea. If the if clause comes first, we usually put a comma, a gente põe uma vírgula, before the next clause. So, look here. If I had more time, tem uma vírgula aí, vírgula. Aqui não dá pra enxergar muito aqui no vídeo, mas acho que no livro de vocês dá. Então, if I had more time, I would do more exercise. Então, geralmente, quando o if vem na frente, a gente põe uma vírgula para continuar a frase. Okay? We usually put a comma before the next clause. 3. If we went by car, we could stop at places on the way. You can also use could plus infinitive instead of would in the other sentence. Então aqui vocês podem ver em algum livro, algum lugar, ao invés de eles usarem would, eles estarem usando could. Está correto, tá bom? Pode usar também, não tem problema, eles têm o mesmo sentido, nesse caso aqui dá a mesma ideia que o exercício quer passar. Tudo bem? Aqui tá no mesmo jeito, ó, if you went, passado, com if, tudo perfeitinho. Okay guys, so don't forget about these rules, it's really important for you to understand, okay? Now let's read here. Verb to be in the second conditional. With the verb be, you can use were instead of was after I, he, she, it. Example, if Jack was or were here, he would know what to do. Então, guys, como é uma situação imaginária, it's not real, não é real, eu posso usar o were com essas pessoas aqui, o que normalmente eu não usaria, certo? Se vocês lembrarem lá do past simple, vocês não usariam o were, vocês usariam was. Mas situações imaginárias, como second conditional, vocês podem usar, ok? We often use this expression for advice. If I were you, I wouldn't take that job. Então, quando a gente quer dar uma advice, um conselho para alguém, a gente geralmente usa essa ideia aqui. If I were you, em português a gente usa a mesma coisa. Se eu fosse você, olha, eu não faria isso. Ok? Guys, do you know that song from Beyoncé? Não é Beyoncé. Não lembro agora. Vou mandar o link pra vocês da música, tá? Esqueci o nome da cantora. Mas tem If I Were a Boy. Something like this. If I Were a Boy. So they use like this. If I were. Ok? Então, para essas situações, lembrem que vocês podem usar. E often, geralmente é usado. É mais usado o were do que o was nessas situações. Ok? Now let's see the difference. First or second conditional. Compare the first and the second conditional. So pay attention. Use the first conditional for possible future situations. Let's remember. If I don't have to work tomorrow, I will help you. Então, para first conditional eu tenho present simple. Olha aqui, tá no presente. If I don't have to. E aí depois eu tenho o quê? Um futuro. I will help you. It's a possibility. Maybe I will help you. Então aqui, ó, if I don't have to work, tem uma possibilidade de que eu não vá trabalhar amanhã. É essa a ideia. Eu irei ajudar você. Então, se eu não tiver que trabalhar amanhã, eu te ajudo. Ok? Agora, second conditional. Use the second conditional for imaginary or hypothetical situations, que é o que a gente tem falado nessa lição de hoje. If I didn't have to work tomorrow, I would help you. It's a hypothetical situation. I have to work, so I can't help you. Ok? Então, nesse caso aqui, a minha frase dá o sentido de eu tenho que trabalhar amanhã. Se eu não tivesse que trabalhar amanhã, eu te ajudaria. Então, no caso, eu tô tipo, gente, ó, não vou poder te ajudar porque eu tenho que trabalhar amanhã. Se eu não tivesse que trabalhar amanhã, eu te ajudaria, mas infelizmente eu tenho que trabalhar amanhã. Deu pra entender? Se ficou confuso, me pergunta que eu explico de novo de uma forma diferente. Ok? Então, lembre falando de regra agora, second conditional, past simple e would. First conditional, present simple, will. Faz um rascunho aí, uma anotação para vocês gravarem essa ideia, tá bom? Pode fazer do jeitinho de vocês aí. Cool. Now, I want you to do these exercises A and B. The first one, match the sentences halves. So here I have the half sentence, I have another half. You have to link. Example, you would feel much better if you did some exercise. Ok, ligou aqui. Façam as outras. Letter B. Complete with the correct form of the verbs. So I have the verbs right here, and I have to put them in the correct grammar form. Example, if I found a good job, I would move to the USA. Então aqui eu tenho o verbo find e move. Aí eu conjuguei ele na gramática que a gente está aprendendo. Aqui no caso, second conditional. If I found, past simple, a good job, I would move. Eu acrescentei o would ali e coloquei o move. O move não muda depois do would, tá bom? Tentem fazer aí e me mandem a fotinho que depois eu mando a resposta para vocês. Perfect? Perfect. Let's go to page 68 again. Vamos voltar lá. Okay? Okay, here. Exercise C. Complete the sentences so that they are true for you. Compare with a partner. Actually, you're gonna compare with me. Yay! Okay, guys, so you're gonna complete the sentence as they were for you. So, for example, that is no correct answer. It's your answer. If I had 5 extra hours every week, I would, let me see, I would watch more movies. That's my opinion, okay? You can write whatever you want. So do the 5 sentences and tell me. Guys, it's better if you send me an audio telling me your answers, okay? So that you can practice your speaking, okay? So instead of writing the answers, send me an audio, okay? Telling me your answers. So I think it's better. Yes? Good. Exercise number 3, vocabulary, animals. Let's go to page 161. Let's go there. Se vai e vem, né, people? Toda vez. Mas é bom. Ai, meu Deus. Yes. Animals. Do you like animals, guys? I love animals. I think they are the best. So, match the words and the pictures. Vocês vão aí, ó, colocar os animaizinhos. Se vocês sabe, coloca todos eles aí. The ones if you don't know, you can search, okay? If you don't know the animals, search them, but I think you know all of them, okay? So do it, and I'm gonna give you the answers later, okay? And after you finish, go back to the page. Oh my gosh, no, 68. Yay. Actually 69. No, I'm gonna give you an audio. So guys, if you finish that part, you can come back here to the video. If you don't, pause the video because I'm gonna go to the next exercise. Exercise B. Here. Listen, which animal can you hear? So after you practice the animal stuff, you're going to listen out this audio and tell which animal it is it. So let's see. 18.
4.18. 1. Two. Three. Four. Five. Six. Seven. Eight. Nine. 10.
'Okay, okay, finished. So guys, this is for you to practice if you remember the animals in English, okay? So you can pause and trying to guess it, but it's easy, right? It's just for you to remember the animals in English, the name of the animals in English. Cool? So, after you finish that, let's moving on to exercise number 4, pronunciation. So guys, take a look at this box here, red box. Stress in words that are similar in other languages. Okay, the stress in the word, the strongest part. Some words in English, for example, for animals, are similar to the same words in other languages, but the stress is often in a different place. So, some words they are like similar, okay, in Portuguese, but the stress is different. So let's take a look at these words here. Look at the animal words below. Can you remember which syllable is stressed? Underline it. So I'm gonna give you some time to try. Okay, and then I'm gonna give you the answers. Which part is stressed? Okay? Let me take my book. You can of course pause the video and try it, and then you listen to the answers, okay? Let me just find the answers. Okay, I found it. So if you didn't finish, pause the video because I'm gonna give you the answer. If you finish, just continue listening. So the first one is camel. Camel. K is strongest. Is the strongest syllable. The next one, crocodile. Cro is the strongest. Dolphin. Dolphin. Do. Elephant. E. Giraffe. The second part. Giraffe. Giraffe. Kangaroo. Roo is strong. Kangaroo. Lion. La. Lion. Mosquito. The middle. Mosquito. Okay? Cool? Perfect. Now, let's listen the audio. I didn't see we had a listen here. Let's listen. It's better than my voice. So, listen once.
4.19.
Camel.
Crocodile.
Dolphin.
Elephant.
Giraffe.
Kangaroo.
Lion.
Mosquito.
They say mosquito because they are British, okay? In American English, they say mosquito, like an R in the end. But it's correct both ways, okay? So guys, exercise C, you are going to answer me the questions, not in pairs, sorry, but answer me. The same thing, guys, I told you before. It's better if you send me an audio answering the questions, because in that way you can practice the speaking part, okay? So for example, what's the most dangerous animal in your country? Tell me in an audio, okay? Read the question and tell me the answers. If you didn't understand any of the questions, of course you can ask me before, okay? I think there is no new word here. I think you will understand all of the questions, but if there is some new words, tell me, okay? Cool? Continuing speaking part. Olha lá, guys, agora que a gente tá longe, tem atividades para fazer em trio. Só porque nós temos um trio, na verdade. Sad, so sad. But it's okay, it's okay. So what you have to do? Take turns to choose a question and ask the others in the group, then answer it yourself. Actually, you're going to answer all the questions yourself, okay? Tell me the answers. What would you do? Ok, o que vocês fariam? Então vocês vão fazer de todas, tá? Pra mim. Pra vocês praticarem bastante. Aí vocês vão falar bastante inglês, guys. Bastante. What would you do if you saw a mouse in your kitchen? Façam todas essas, tá? If you saw somebody being attacked by a dog. If a bird or a bat flew into your bedroom. If you saw a large spider in the bath. If it was a very hot day and you were on a beach that was famous for shark attacks. Eu não entraria na água, né? I wouldn't go inside the water. If someone offered to buy you a fur coat, a fur, guys, é casaco de pelo, ok? De pele, na verdade. If your neighbor's dog barked all night, if a friend asked, guys, in this case, don't kill the dog, okay? Please. If a friend asked you to look after their cat or dog for the weekend, if you went to somebody's house for dinner and they gave you a horse meat, a goat, or a kangaroo. Oh my gosh, so crazy. So I want to hear your answers. I'm very curious actually to know what would you do in these situations. So tell me, okay? So today, guys, you have a lot of speaking activities to give me, okay? So do it. So to help you answer these questions, you have this box here talking about imaginary situations. So most of the answers, it's better to use this thing. I think I would probably blah blah blah. I definitely wouldn't. No. I don't think I would. Okay? So this will help you to give your answers a nice, I don't know, a nice emphasis, a nice vocabulary, okay? So when you are answering, try to use this thing, okay? So cool. Guys, at the end of the class, I'm going to send you an activity, very nice activity about second conditional, and I'm going to send you the link from the video, it's on YouTube, and also the activity, the reading activity, I'm going to send you also on the WhatsApp, okay? On WhatsApp, sorry. So let's move on. We're going to do just one more page. This page here. Page 70. I've been afraid of it for years. So, let's see this question. Do you have any phobias? Yes, I've been afraid of spiders since I was a child. So, do you guys have any phobias? I don't have like phobia. I'm afraid of something, but not like this. Are you guys? Tell me if you are, if you have any. So I have the vocabularies, phobias and words related to fear. Look at the picture, this picture. How many things can you see that some people have a phobia of? Tell me, how many? We have so many things here. We have spiders. What else? Height, elevator. So tell me, okay? Look at the names of 5 phobias. Match them to explanations and through E. So here we have the explanations, the phobias. You have to check which one do you think it is, okay? I'm gonna give you the answers later. After you finish in this part, read the explanation again. Find in the text. Vocês vão achar no texto. The noun made from the adjective afraid. Qual substantivo, ok? A noun made from the adjective. Então tem um substantivo que foi feito deste adjetivo aqui. Vocês vão achar no texto e escrever. One adjective, which means very afraid, ok? And 2 synonyms for afraid. Synonyms, ok? Sinônimos for afraid. Tá no texto. Acha lá e coloca aqui. E let's do this listening part. Listen to 3 people talking about their phobias. Answer questions 1 for each person. So, listen and just answer number 1, okay? Para as 3 pessoinhas, só respondam a primeira. What is he or she afraid of? So, let's listen. 20.
4.20. 1.
Do you have any phobias?
Yes. I'm terrified of bats.
Really? How long have you had the phobia?
I've had it for about 40 years. Since I was 12 years old. At my school, we had a swimming pool, and the changing rooms were in an old building near the pool. On the first day at school, our teacher told us that there were bats in there, and that we shouldn't move around too much as they might start flying around and get into our hair. She also said we mustn't turn the lights on because this would wake up the bats. We had to change as quickly and quietly as possible.
Did a bat ever fly into your hair?
No, nothing ever happened. But I was terrified just at the thought of it.
Does it affect your life at all?
Yes. I often feel very nervous or start to panic if I'm outside when it's beginning to get dark, which is when bats appear. If I'm sitting in my garden in the evening, I always have a tennis racket, so if a bat flies near me, I can protect myself. And I can't watch a TV documentary about bats, or even look at them in photos.
Okay.
2.
Okay, Mike.
Do you have any phobias?
Yes, I get very bad claustrophobia.
How long have you had the phobia?
It just started one morning about 10 years ago. I was going to work on the train, and it was very crowded. I started thinking that if there were an accident, I'd never get out. I had a panic attack, and I sort of felt my heart beating very quickly. I had to get off the train.
How does your phobia affect your life?
Well, I can't travel on crowded trains. I never ever travel on the underground because my worst nightmare would be if the train stopped in the tunnel. I also try to avoid lifts. What else? Oh, yes, if I'm flying, I must have an aisle seat. I can't sit by the window.
3.
Do you have any phobias?
Yes, I have a pretty unusual phobia. I'm scared of clowns.
Clowns? Really? How long have you had it?
I've had it for a long time, since I was a child.
How did it start?
Well, I remember I went on a school trip to the circus when I was 6 or 7 years old, and there were clowns. I thought they were sort of stupid, but I wasn't really afraid of them. Then I went to a birthday party, and there were clowns, and they were showing us how to paint our faces, and I found I didn't like being near them. At first, I just didn't like them, but over the years, my feelings have changed to fear.
Does your phobia affect your life at all?
Not really, because luckily, I don't see clowns very often.
Alright, guys. Very good. So if you want, of course, you can go back and listen again. How many times do you want? And do you need to do the number 2 and number 3, okay? Like they're saying here, listen again, so you of course can listen again. How many times do you need? And do the number 2, when did it start? And how does it affect his or her life? Okay? So you do it, and then I'll give you the answers, alright? And the letter C, you are going to answer for me one more time, okay? Which of the phobias in this lesson do you think is the most irrational? The most irrational, okay, the most crazy one. Number 2, which do you think makes the sufferer's lives most complicated? Right, it's most complicated to live with. 3, do you or anyone you know have a phobia? When and how did it start? And how does it affect your or their lives? Okay, guys, for this exercise, you can send me like your written answers, okay, if you need or if you want, alright? Especially in number 3, if it's like a big answer, you can write down, okay? No problem for this one. Here we have an example of an answer. My brother is really afraid of flying. He gets very nervous before he flies somewhere. It started about 10 years ago when, so it's like a writing activity, okay? So you can write down and send me a picture, okay? So I can correct better. So we're going to stop here, alright guys, on this page. We don't have like homework. I'm gonna send only the activity for you to do, the video activity. And that's all, guys. I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy it. Let me know how you felt, if you like it or not, this new way of class, okay? And that's it, guys, for today. I hope you like it, and have a nice week, and have a nice weekend, okay? Bye-bye. Kisses.